What's up, Team No T, and welcome back to UnWrapped. This is our own news, and this is gonna be a quickie, y'all, because I got Ashton here in the room with me, and you know how things get a little tense when we have the execs in the room. We are going to first jump things off talking about the FAA ordering a reduction in flights by 4% starting at 6 a.m. Eastern Time on November 7th. Now, the airlines had already canceled hundreds of flights because the Trump administration warned that it was going to have to happen unless a deal was reached to end the government shutdown. I don't know what this is going to mean for airport employees. As you all know, my son works at one of the Houston area airports, and I'm wondering if this is going to turn into him losing hours at work. I guess we'll have to keep our eye on this situation, but they're posing the flight reduction until the Democrats give in. But the Democrats say, oh, not so fast. We are no closer to a resolution of this government shutdown because the Democrats said we are going to continue to block the GOP plans to force a vote also on November 7th until they get some commitments dealing with the cost of health care. And this is something that the GOP seems adamant that they're not bending or breaking on this particular subject. And the Democrats are saying, guess what? We aren't either. So if you guys want to extend your little shutdown, then keep on being stubborn. Because what the Democrats are trying to do is going to be beneficial to millions of people across the country, while what the Trump administration is doing is not helping anybody but the Trump administration. Meanwhile, because while the planes and whatnot are being grounded, and while the healthcare costs are rising, this cruel administration is continuing to try to hold SNAP away from the millions of people who rely on it to have healthy meals until this federal judge in Rhode Island said, hey, not only do you have to release some contingency funds because, see, y'all playing. Now you got to fully cover food stamp benefits for the entire month of November. You got to do it for the tens of millions of people who are stuck in limbo waiting to see what the administration is going to do. And it looks like you are planning on disobeying this order. So now you got to give all the food stamps. Now you got to give them all to everybody who was due them. And we still ain't got no movement. Now, there has been a deadline, and I believe the deadline is also November 7th. So, a lot is being put on the November 7th deadline. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the administration does and if there can be some kind of amicable end to this government shutdown. But as far as what I'm concerned, don't give in, Democrats. Do not give in. Continue to fight the good fight. Make them make a move. Now, on another note, since Ashton, he's being a little loud back here, I'm pretty sure you can hear him, but since he is cooperating for just the moment, did y'all see that man pass out in the Oval Office? You know, Trump was right in the middle of his mid-afternoon nap, and Dr. Oz was just wrapping up a bunch of lies that he was telling people. And that man back there, I think he was one of the representatives from Pfizer, somebody like that, passed out, y'all. You know, it would have been worse, to be quite honest, if Dr. Oz wasn't there. So thank goodness he knew what to do and he was able to render assistance to that man. It could have been a whole lot worse, whole lot worse. But did you see y'all's president? Why was he standing there staring like that? Why? You know, he is not beating the dementia allegations. First and foremost, he was probably really upset that that middle of the afternoon nap got disrupted by somebody having the audacity to pass out 2 feet away from him. But that's neither here nor there. This is the least empathetic administration I think I have ever seen, because while most people with any type of heart would have been trying to make sure that this man was comfortable, y'all president was just standing there staring at the cameras. Oh my goodness. As one of my friends in our Discord, March, said, he's probably mad that he was taking the attention away from him. But I'm not 100% sure Trump wanted attention in that moment because, like I said, the man was asleep. Y'all might think I'm playing. He was asleep. So anyway, I don't have anything else, y'all. I just wanted to jump on here and share that little bit of news with you because, yeah, things is crazy. Things is wild in the Trump administration, and it always will be. And look, I'm not gonna try to get on here every day because, like I said, it'll drive me nuts trying to cover the administration every day. But if these kids give me a couple of minutes here and there, I can jump in with a quick one like this, and I don't have anything else. I gotta get out of here before shit gets real in this room. So, thank you for hanging out with me. I hope I gave you some information. I did not want to spill tea because you deserve so much more than tea, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.